Google Veo 3 tutorial, how to use Veo 3 as a beginner. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys step by step on how you can get started with Google Veo 3. So to get started, simply head on over into deepmind.google and then click on Try and Flow. I just prefer to use Veo 3 and Flow. It just gives me more control and inspiration. Then click on Create with Flow. Now keep in mind this does require a Google AI subscription. So Google AI subscriptions start at $20 a month, and the second plan, their more premium plan, is $200 a month. So just opt for your plan and then click on Create with Flow. Once you do that, you guys can see I have a Flow update as well. So I'm going to log on to my account over here. And once I log on to my account, I can proceed with Veo 3, click on Get Started, and just like so, this is going to be what your Veo 3 dashboard is going to look like. Now, to get started with creating on Veo 3, you can click on New Project, and once you click on New Project, you will have a prompt box at the bottom. Now, within your prompt box, you're going to add your text, and you will see the options to opt for text to video or frames to video. Now, first off, we're going to take a look at text to video. Then you're going to select your model. Now, you can do this by clicking on the settings icon on the top right of your prompt box, and you can choose the number of outputs you want. The more outputs that you select, the more credits are going to be used, and your model is also going to affect the number of credits. Veo 3 Fast is going to take 20, and then Veo 2 Fast is going to take around 10 credits, and Veo 3 and Veo 2 Quality both are going to take 100 credits, but keep in mind that no version of Veo 2 is going to create audio. So even if you spend 100 credits on using a Veo 2 Quality video, creating a Veo 2 Quality video, it is not going to have any audio. So if you want audio at the cheapest possible price, then you can go for Veo 3 Fast. Once you do that, enter your prompt. So my prompt is a guy playing video games, and it's going to start processing your prompt like so. Now, I have already created all of my examples, so I'm just going to show you guys what it's going to look like. It usually takes around 2 minutes to complete the entire scene. So you guys can see this is what it looks like. A guy playing video games, this is my prompt, and then this is what the video is. Now you guys can see I did not specify any kind of dialogue, so it's just showing all the ambient noises that would be made whenever someone is playing a video game. So it's the mouse clicking, the keyboard typing, the guy is concentrating, the screen is moving, and you guys can see the detail. He's twitching his leg, he's moving around his hand, and it looks really realistic. Now, whenever you're creating using Veo 3, you do have the ability to extend or cut from a scene. However, this ability can be used to add scenes in the form of Veo 2. So you can see on the bottom right, you have the ability to extend. And if you want to further edit this, you can proceed with editing this further and extending this clip, because organically, Veo 3 is only going to create 8-second clips. So if you want a longer video, you're just going to click on extend and then extend this further. I'll show you guys a few more examples of Veo 3. So this is Veo 2 Fast, and these are just fruits walking around like so. And then it also has subtitles. You can ask for subtitles if you do want them as well. And now this is a more creative video that we have created. So a world where everything is made of gems, people walking on the street. And it has audio. So you can see how gems would make a crackling sound, and gems would generally, have some reflective voices. So that is exactly how this sounds as well. And this is what I really like about using Veo 3, is that it's able to give us something that can truly be immersive. Now, I'll show you guys a few differences between Veo 2 and Veo 3. Now, here is an example of the same prompt that I put in Veo 2 and then Veo 3. So this was the video that Veo 2 created. It's a pretty decent video, and it's not something I would say is too bad. But if we compare this to what Veo 3 created, you guys can see that Veo 3 did a better job, and the ambient noises just make it a bit more realistic. Now, this is just one way to use Veo 3, and that is when we're using our own text prompt. However, if you want to convert any image into a video, you can also do that using Veo 3. This is an example of us converting our images. First off, you're going to select text to video on the bottom left, and then select that to frames to video. And you have two options. You can select a starting frame, so you can click on the plus icon and then click on upload, or even generate the image that you want to be using. And then you can select the ending frame. However, if you just select the starting frame, you're able to use that image to create your video. So I used this image and I entered the prompt of the woman walks in, and this is what the video looks like. So from my still image, the model is posing and then walking, taking a step towards the camera. This is especially great if you have old pictures that you're trying to revive and bring a new life to. This can make them really nice and usable in your content once more. Now, we can apply the same formula for product videos. So here I have uploaded a image of my lipstick. This is the image of my lipstick, and the prompt I entered was a model holding the lipstick in frame, and she applies the lipstick. There is no camera movement. And you guys can see it has created this really hyper-realistic video. Now, if we move forward, I used this prompt again to create a slightly different video. And I used the same image of a lipstick again to create this more realistic looking video. So all of these videos were created using Google's Veo. And you can create so much more within Veo 3. If you're looking for a talking video, this is a video where I have added a starting frame of my model, and she is talking about the product, and then the ending frame was also added. So this was my ending frame, and then it switches over into the next clip. Then I can further proceed with extending these videos so I can have this really long and nice transition present within my video. That is really nice. Now, if you're looking for more inspiration, you can click on Flow TV on the top. Once you click on Flow TV, you will be led to Flow TV, where they have several different channels. Click on the TV icon over here, and you can see all the different channels that are present within Google's AI model. And you even have short films that you can explore that were created using Veo 3. Now we have Amundo Queso, Bloom, Drone Zone, Choo Choo, Soul Searching, Microverse, Ultrawide, The Degenerate. So we have all of these really interesting channels. And we're going to be taking a look at this one, which is Felt Cute. And this is what the first video is, and I can scroll ahead into a different channel. Or if I want to scroll in videos, I can just click on next clip over here to view the next clip within the video, within this particular channel. And this just helps you in seeing, what type of videos other people are creating. And if you like any of the videos, you can click on Show Prompt to see what prompt people entered. And you can take inspiration from these prompts and copy these and add them in your own creations as well. And just like so, you can get started with Veo 3. Now, Google's AI subscriptions cover a lot more than just Veo 3. You have access to Notebook LM, Whisk, as well as the Gemini app, and you get 1,000 monthly AI credits that you can use across any of Google's AI tools. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out other videos. And if you feel like some other video might be helpful to someone else, make sure to share our videos with your friends and family as well. And if you find that there is something missing, I will try to figure out a way to integrate more accurate content according to your needs onto the channel. So make sure to tell me if you find anything missing. So that was it for today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.